gear sets. When do you get to use them? How do you use them? Changing classes and setting up your gear sets. That's what we're about to do. So stay with me. This is Mystic with Mystic Shepherd Gaming, and I am going to show you today about gear sets. How do you change classes? Basically you have to have gotten to level 10. And then the gear sets open up for you. So I'm going here, I'm on my Arcanist, and I am showing you here. This is once you hit level 10, this appears. And it says gear set. And then it says no gear set is assigned, basically, or chosen. You see, you press on that button, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, there's the gear set. ACN means Arcanist. And inevitably, you will get used to the different abbreviations. You can see here I clicked on the recommended gear. You have to be very careful, especially if you have things that give you bonuses to experience up to a certain level. Don't forget to take that in consideration. Like, I would not change my headpiece. So now I accepted the Marauder class or job, whatever you'd like to call it, and I'm going to go ahead and I will put the gear on and assign that gear set. So you go into character or armory chest. You can go in either one, really. And you see the weapon for that particular job or class, and you equip it. And then basically you will go into wearing nothing except for the weapon. And you can see where it says recommended, and I decided to make sure that, of course, I left my +2 experience earrings and headpiece on, but I wanted to wear something different than I wore on the Arcanist at level 1 to whatever. So I chose, basically some starter gear. And I'm sitting here like, okay, do I really want to put this on? Yeah, she looks pretty cute with that on. So up to a certain level, I think it's level 8, you don't wear a belt. So that's why that slot is empty and would be empty, and that you would not have anything to put there. So now I'm looking at this and I'm making sure, okay, we have everything on that we need to. Very, very important. Like that headpiece and those earrings right there give me, you can see 20% experience for the headpiece and 30%, I believe, for the earrings. So I would lose out on 50% experience per kill if I didn't make sure I had that on. So now I click on the gear set little, paper icon, whatever you'd like to call it. So you'll click on that, and you see there's Arcana still. So what you would do, and this is PlayStation or PC, you just push up or down on the D-pad for the PlayStation and press that plus sign, and RMD is Marauder. Inevitably, Marauder, just for future reference, turns into Warrior. So make sure that you reassign once you get your Warrior Soul Crystal, and that is a whole nother video. So here we are, Gear Set 1, Gear Set 2. And you're like, well, wait a minute. What if I decided that I wanted to basically make Marauder my #1 gear set? How can I change this? Well, you can change it. As I'm about to show you, you can change your gear set numbers. That's right around here is when I realized, oh wait, this is what I was going to do. Display set number, preview, reassign gear, reassign number, move set up, and of course it's not highlighted, but move set down. If there was something after that, like a number 3, number 4, you can change, you can alter the set numbers. You can actually even rename the set. Instead of like it's saying Arcanist, you can say DPS, or you can say tank, or you can say healer. It's all your choice. I wouldn't recommend tank, healer, whatever, unless you were going to do tank #1, 2, or 3, healer #1, 2, or 3, because there's like quite a few tank sets that you could have. There's quite a few healer sets, etc. So here we are making sure that we are updated on our gear. And I wanted to show you, now this is in Limsa Lominsa. You would go to the Battlecraft supplier, no matter where you're at. It would be the Battlecraft supplier up to a certain point, meaning up to a certain level. So I purchased an updated, weapon, and we're now repairing all of our gear, and see, this is how you repair your gear. And you lose stats if you don't repair your gear. It would have to be almost broken, basically. And then I'm showing you here, even if it's a set that you're not currently wearing, you can say, I want to make sure all the head pieces, all the chest pieces, all the whatever in my inventory are repaired. So you can do that there. It's a mender. The only other way you can mend your gear, which is better, in my opinion, is if you were a crafter. But then you would have to be like 10 levels above the gear that you're wearing in crafting to be able to repair it. So now we're going to the Battlecraft supplier. And we are going to purchase all the updated Arcanist, again, her gear. And we'll make sure that we have them on. So I'm going through one by one and putting on the new gear that I purchased because, of course, I was being lazy up to a certain point. When you're familiar with a game and you're familiar with the mechanics, you can actually, survive a little bit better, especially when you're an Arcanist or someone that can heal themselves. You can survive better and not worry so much about updating your gear. Later on, and much later on, you really want to stay on top of your gear and keep it as close to your level or at your level as you can, especially when you hit level 80. And then, of course, when you're at end game content, meaning there is no other gear that is better, that's when I would recommend putting materia in everything. And that could be another video. If you're interested, please let me know in the comments that you would like to know more about materia and adding materia to your gear and things of that nature. So here we are. She has her new clothes on. Look, and they look ridiculous. Red gloves. What is that, like blue or purple? Purple colored. Yeah, top. Brown pants and yellow shoes. Oh, doesn't she just match lovely? Lovely, lovely. So I'm showing you again. We saved the set. All you had to do was click on update gear set. Just make sure you're on the right set. Okay, and you can see there's someone running in slow motion. I have it in slow motion. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You would not have even known that had that person not run by. That was like a swimsuit, like beach, Baywatch kind of moment, wasn't it? That's hilarious. So this is how you, first of all, remember, you have to get to level 10. So this is when gear sets or changing classes happens, and in that you can assume then that you have to be level 10 to get to be a Marauder or a DPS or another class. I would highly recommend staying with the class you started with unless you're excruciatingly unhappy with them. I hope this helped. If there's anything I missed or that maybe you thought you wanted to know more about, let me know and I'll be happy to help you. Please remember to smash that like button, ring the bell to be alerted for future videos, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching my video and have a fabulous day. Bye.